Alright, so we got some news today regarding the upcoming Captain America movie, Captain America New World Order, which, if you guys don't know, has been announced that the main villain of that story will be the leader, with the leader story from 2008 finally being paid off. But not only that, it was announced today that Liv Taylor, the actress who played Betty, is coming back to play Betty Ross. Yeah. So what we have here is a Hulk movie that isn't a Hulk movie. Like, I find that hilarious, right? Like, it's a... And before we go any further into this video, I want to state that, yes, I understand why this is being made the way it is. Like, I fully embrace as to why this is the way it has to be, because, yeah, Universal still shares the rights with... Technically speaking, they still share the... Universal Studios still shares the rights with Disney when it comes to Hulk. That's why, you know, Hulk hasn't gotten a solo movie since 2008, because rights. It's the same reason, apparently, they still share the rights with Namor with Disney. I thought they had cleared that up. I thought they had gotten that, but apparently no. So Namor can't have his own solo movie without, you know, someone else with him, too. Alright? But yeah, now also I want to state that I am very happy that Sam Wilson is we're getting more Sam Cap. We're getting more Sam Wilson Captain America. It just bothers me as a Hulk fan on a multitude of reasons, because as much as I love the MCU, one of the things that I felt they have done me dirty, and I'm sure a lot of you guys who are not only just Marvel fans but also Hulk fans that have felt like they've been done dirty, is the treatment of the Hulk since, well, you could make the argument since post-Ragnarok. Like, that was the last time we got, like, well, even then that's an argument. I would say, like, solid, like, 20... If you really want to be pedantic, you could say, like, the Hulk hasn't been the Hulk since 2015. And the whole thing with Banner... And yes, I understand, but Professor Hulk is totally a thing with Banner. Yeah, I know. I know. You want to know what I don't understand, though? Is why do they have to do, like, why have they so severely depowered the Hulk? I enjoyed She-Hulk, but as I watched that big fight scene at the end, like, that leads to that big, massive fourth wall break, I noticed that, like, Hulk is tinier than Abomination. He's way smaller than Abomination in that fight, when the last time they fought, they were literally equal size. So I don't understand, and also, Professor Hulk's supposed to be way bigger. He's supposed to be one of the biggest Hulks. So I don't understand as to why they have severely depowered him. And you could say, oh, well, it was because of the snap in Endgame. Yeah, but Hulk can regenerate, can, you know, heal from that, even though his worst injuries can heal him back. So, yeah, I don't understand why Hulk has been so severely depowered since Thanos kicked his ass in Infinity Wars. I understand why in Infinity War Hulk had to get trounced by Thanos in that matchup to showcase that, yeah, this is a big bad dude. But since then, it's just been like, yeah. Now, also, I understand that maybe it's because, you know, Mark Ruffalo doesn't want to do the mocap all the time, and CGI is expensive. I am aware. But, like, if you're gonna do Hulk and this kind of Hulk, then you kind of need the CGI. Sorry, Ruffalo, but this is what you signed on for. So, yeah. It just bothers me. It just fucking bothers me. Anyway. This is it's a Hulk movie without being a Hulk movie. That's really what I'm trying to get at, is that we're trying to do so much with Hulk, and yes, I do know that Ruffalo will be in this film. I'm aware that Ruffalo will be in this movie and will be co-starring, but for all intents and purposes, it's his arch nemesis. It's the leader, the villain we've been waiting to see in the MCU or anything since day fucking one, since we had that tease with Tim Blake Nelson getting the gamma radiation in his head. Yeah, I've been waiting for the leader, one of the best Marvel villains out there, to make an appearance, and it should be Hulk fighting him, not, you know, Hulk being the sidekick. And I know I'm doing a lot of conjecture, but, like, yeah, if they wanted to do a Captain America movie, there's a lot of Captain America villains they haven't used yet, like Zodiac. You could do Zodiac. You could do Dr. Faustus. You could even do Nightshade. You could do a proper AIM. You could bring back AIM from Iron Man 3, because AIM is also a Captain America villain too. Or hell, I don't know. How about we could have saved MODOK for being the big villain here, and instead use AIM and all of that. As much as I didn't mind how they portrayed MODOK in Ant-Man 3, I will say though that, like, MODOK could have carried his whole film. Like, you could have had George Tarleton as MODOK instead of having Warren. I mean, Darren Warren, or whatever the fuck his name was. But yeah. Also, like, I'm conflicted. Like, I'm personally conflicted. I don't know what this video is. This is just me wanting to get some stuff off my chest. And I'm like, I'm interested in a Captain America movie, and I'm happy we're getting the leader and Liv Tyler back as Betty. But at the same time, I'm like, this should just be a Hulk movie. Just call it Hulk New World Order. Yeah. But, yeah. And give Captain America, like, you could have Captain America in the movie. You could have Sam guest starring in here. You could still call it a Hulk movie. Like, you could call it Hulk The New World Order, and Captain America's like, I'm coming with you, buddy. And you could have him be, you could have Sam, or call it Hulk and Captain America, which I'm sure there will probably be a Marvel comic that will have the two team up in a miniseries, because that's what Marvel do in these times. Anyway, so I'm just trying to rack my brain around, like, why this is the way it is, and the sad part is, I know this is the way it is because Universal and Disney just can't work anything out, and it has to be that way. And this is someone who's a big proponent for Universal too. Yeah, I'm just gonna say it. I'm gonna guess two things in this movie. Real quick. One, Betty's gonna become the Harpy. The leader, it was MODOK who turned her into the Harpy in the comics, but you could easily have it be the leader who turns her into the Harpy, because he turned her into the Red She-Hulk. So you could just have her, hell, you could have her be the Red Harpy from the Immortal Hulk run as a reference to that. Yeah, you could have her, and as a reference to leader turning her into the Red She-Hulk. So yeah, wouldn't be that hard to make Betty the Harpy, and have her and Bruce be a thing again. And also, Bruce is gonna get shot into space. I'm pretty sure that Bruce is gonna get shot into space, because they've been wanting to do World War Hulk or Planet Hulk for a while, or something of that nature. But then again, I'm like, well, we can't do Planet Hulk because we just have Scar. We now have Scar in the franchise. So, is this going to be Ruffalo's last movie? I don't know. There's so many questions. I just wanted to do this video because I'm like, as a Hulk fan, I've always been annoyed by that in the MCU. Like, that's what annoyed me as a Hulk fan in the MCU. And I'm not saying that, like, some neckbeard's like, oh, She-Hulk, her wokeness destroyed Hulk. No, the MCU just clearly doesn't know what to do with the Hulk anymore. That's what it is that they just don't know what the flying fuck to do with Hulk anymore. I liked She-Hulk. I liked that show. But, like, as a Hulk fan, I'm, like, looking through all the stuff after Infinity War, and I'm just like, they've really, like, nerfed the Hulk hard. Like, they've nerfed him hard. And, again, I understand there's reasons why he can't have a solo movie and shit like that, but, like, it just, I'm just bothered. I'm just bothered. That's all I can say. I'm just bothered by the whole damn thing. So you guys tell me in the comments below, what do you guys think of all this news? Are you guys excited or are you guys not? Where do you guys stand on this whole Hulk movie that isn't a Hulk movie? And also, do you guys think they're going to turn Betty into the Harpy? I'm convinced they're going to I'm already thinking, yeah, they're going to make Betty into the Harpy. And do you think they're going to shoot Hulk into space and do, like, a weird, like, now we're doing Planet Hulk, even though we've already been to Sakaar, and all of that. So we're just gonna do a weird version of World War Hulk or something like that. I don't know. Anyway, just comment below. Let me know. I don't know what the fuck this video was by the end of it. I just need to rant for a couple minutes. Anyway, hope you all enjoyed this. I'm Mr. Multiverse. I'll see you next time, Multiverse.